Yo, what's going on, guys? Psycho Killer here, and welcome back to the channel. So, in this video, we are going to start the very first episode of our Bedrock Survival Guide. I know I've got another channel that I was doing that on, but I think 2 channels is a little bit much for me to handle right now. Instead, I'm just going to work on these survival guides, and I'll release them here on this channel. No dedicated amount of releasing and anything like that. I'm just going to release them as I'm able to. So welcome to the first episode. We're going to name this one New Survival Guide because this is it's a new survival guide. New year, new me, right? No starting map or bonus chest. We're going to do it on hard, and we're going to turn the coordinates on for our use later, and we're just going to take what it gives us and see where we load in at. Hopefully it's somewhere amazing. Ooh, right off the bat, I see coal. That's good. I see an ocean. That's good. I see oak. I see birch. I see spruce. All 3 of which are, as you guessed, awesome. So we're going to start with punching down one of these birch trees. And I just seen some copper too, so that's great. I see some ferns, grass for seeds. This is not a bad start. So let's gather up some of this wood real quick. And we're going to make some planks. And with the planks, we're going to make a crafting table. We're going to place the crafting table down momentarily. And we are going to make, oh, it's already set up for us. We're going to make, yeah, I didn't think so. We're going to make a couple sticks. And then we're going to make a wooden pickaxe. We're going to go ahead and leave the crafting table down for a minute. We're going to go have 3 pieces of stone. And we're going to make a stone pickaxe. It's made exactly the same as the wooden pickaxe, only with the cobblestone instead of the planks. And this wooden pickaxe is now trash. We're going to grab 3 more pieces of stone plus 8 more. So we should have 11. And with that, we're going to make 4 more sticks, and we're going to make a stone axe, and we're also going to make a furnace. Go ahead and chop down our crafting table. We're going to come back over here. We're going to grab this coal. We're going to leave the copper for now because we don't really need copper right now. Kind of look around a little bit. We're going to grab the coal. A lot of people say grabbing the first coal you see is cheating. Well, guess what? If it helps, it's not cheating. And that's my opinion. Alright, with all that coal gathered, we do want to take out this sheep, as well as 2 more if we can find them. We got that one. I don't see another one, but I do see sweet berries. Sweet berries are a great food to start the game with. So we're going to grab these here sweet berries and continue on. We're not going to chop the bush down, but we are going to grab the sweet berries and leave the bushes just in case we need them there later. We're also going to swipe at some of the grass as we go and hopefully find some seeds so we can start a wheat farm fairly quickly as well. Another thing that I like to do early game is get myself together a stack of wood. And with this stack of wood, I will use it to burn, half the stack to burn the other half. And that makes charcoal. That's good early game, especially if you're not able to find coal. So I generally make a stack of the same kind of wood. I gather seeds, I gather sugar cane, bamboo, cacti, really anything that I might want to take with me anywhere else. And among those things, I also make sure that I gather saplings. And yeah, I just want to make sure that anything that I might need later, I have. Even flowers. I'll take 1 of each different type of flower with me as well. All while we're doing this gathering, we also want to make sure if we see sheep, we're taking them out and taking the wool from them. And gathering seeds as well. Here's our first flower of the game. Normally early game, I would also be killing any animal I see. However, since we have the sweet berries, food isn't really going to be that big of a problem right now. So there's no need to just kill every animal. Right now I'm just worried about killing the sheep and of course gathering the resources that I need to move on. We're definitely not going to stay in this spot. This isn't the kind of spot I want to stay in, but it is a good spot to gather some good early game stuff. Now, with 3 pieces of wool gathered and out of the way, all of the same color, we're going to go ahead and make our bed. So to make our bed, we're going to want to place our crafting table down first, a row of planks with a row of 3 of the same color of wool on top. And we have a bed. As we're doing our gathering, we have 3 different kinds of trees here, as you see. So as long as we have the 3 different saplings for those trees, we should be all right to continue on. Right now I have no saplings because, well, none have dropped yet. There is our first sapling of the game. It is an oak sapling. Here's our second and third, both birch saplings. And we also still need a spruce sapling. And we could actually really use 3 spruce saplings. And there's 4. So let's go ahead and take down this tree so it don't stay here looking all naked like it is. And we're ready to go ahead and move on. But first, it's turning night, so we're going to want to sleep. Next, we're going to want to try to find some place to set up our permanent base. I don't really care too much for where we're at. I do like some of the things that are around us, but I don't like the area itself for a permanent base. I'm hoping for something a little bit more warm. Having the ocean here is wonderful, but it's still just not where I first saw my base being set up. So we're going to go ahead and pack up and keep on moving. Would you look at what we found here? As I'm moving around, I actually just came across a little bit of iron. I'm going to go ahead and grab this iron, and then we'll keep on moving while we look for our more permanent temporary base setup. I do want to pause from a moment from my looking around and show you guys this. This is our first aquifer. Now we can't really venture into it right now, but I do want to point that out. We will be doing things later in the series with aquifers, but at first I just wanted to show you guys how amazing they look. For now, we're going to continue looking for our more permanent base location. So as you can see, we're moving into the colder areas, which we also do not want to set a permanent base up at, but we do want to take note of where this is at. So we're going to just kind of look at it, and we'll come back to it later when we need ice. And as we continue our travels, we have found a village. This village is definitely like game-breaking early game. So we're going to come in here, we're going to steal some crops, we're going to loot the village and keep on moving. We're only going to take a few things from the village to start with, like 1 row of crops, and then we're going to keep moving through the village, grab some of the like basic essentials that we need, and leave everything else for the villagers, and we'll come back to the village later. And that's all we want to take from the village for now. Let's keep on moving. All right, my dudes. So I haven't really found the kind of biome I think I really want a permanent base in, but that's okay. What I have found is the village we were just at is up over that hill right there. And behind us, after we sleep, we'll see there's another village right over there. So I would say this spot right here is as good of a spot as any to start up an early base. There's tiger trees, there's land everywhere, there's beaches, there's sea turtles. It's gonna be, I think this is gonna be a decent spot to start. So we're not gonna go mess with that village right now, but what we are gonna do is clear out a small area right here, and we're gonna set up a temporary base. So I got the area cleaned up just a little bit here, not too much. And in the meantime, I also planted some sugar cane, laid my stuff down here, built a chest to put the extra stuff in, made some gardening stuff here where I'm alternating wheat, beetroots, potatoes, carrots, in that order. If you alternate your plants, your crops will grow a lot better and a lot faster, and if you keep them moist like this instead of dry, they'll grow faster as well. I'm also turning some logs into charcoal over here, and I'll cook up the food that I have. We have plenty of trees around, so I'm not gonna plant any right now, but we will in the future when we need them. And we're just gonna, you know, get this area straightened up, ready to go. And then I'll see you guys when we're ready for the next task. Alright, my dudes, so I got a pen set up over here with some pigs in it. I've planted some trees for harvesting, and the pigs are just for food. We might use them later for some villager trading, but mostly just for food right now. We'll breed them up, make food. I'll do that after the episode off of stream. But for now, our next task is to get the iron. We need a half a stack of iron, 32 pieces. This will be plenty of iron for us to make a full set of iron armor, an iron sword, and an iron pickaxe. So we're going to go where I've already started a little mine, and we'll do a little time-lapse mine. To take with us, we do need some food. We got a shovel, couple shovels, an iron pickaxe, which I already have, some torches, a stack of logs, a crafting table, some stone pickaxes, sticks, and axes for weapons. So let's head down into the mines. I'm going to stop right here for just a second to show this. This is a block of raw copper. I've actually never seen one of those, but there it is. This can be broken down into 9 pieces of copper if we place it in our crafting interface. 9 pieces of raw copper, but for now we're going to leave it as a solid piece. We're not looking for copper right now, so if copper's in the way of where we're mining, we're going to go for it. But otherwise, we're just going to keep on digging. And I know I didn't say it before, but where we're headed is to Y16. Y16 is the best Y coordinate to mine for iron. So that's where we're going to head. For that reason right there, you want to make sure that you're careful and not mining directly below you and watch where you're going. I jumped first and thought second, so I died. But we're going to get back down here. Picked up most of our stuff right there. We're going to go ahead and pick up what we have left and take out this zombie because he's got our crafting table. And everything else should be good. The baby zombie has despawned, which means he didn't get away with anything. And it looks like we're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and tower ourselves back up, and we're obviously going to come down in that cave. So let's clean this up a little bit and get back to our stair step down into that cave. So now we're down here in this cave. And this is where things get pretty dangerous. I did drop one torch already to light things up. But we have no armor, and we're armed with only a stone axe. So we've got to be careful as we move around. Of course, the goal is still to get to Y16, which is here. We could step up and start mining, or we could take a quick look around, see what we can find for iron. The trick is to move quickly and swiftly. Make sure we're lighting up the areas as we move around, so as mobs don't spawn where we were already at. Make sure the area is clear right around you before you start mining something. As you can see, we found some iron right here, which we're going to go ahead and grab. Hopefully it leads to more iron. And then we'll move about some more, light things up, and that's just what we're going to keep doing. So there's actually quite a bit of iron here, and there was some granite close by as well. So if this iron touches granite, we could possibly have moved into what is called an ore vein. Ore veins are made up of granite and whatever ore you're finding in the vein. It could be copper or iron, either one. I found most times it's copper, but oftentimes it can also be iron. So we're going to keep moving around. We got some lapis right here. We're going to leave. We'll need it later. We'll come back for it at a different time. But right now our goal is iron. We want, like I said, 32 pieces of iron, or half a stack. And we are currently at 11. We have a skeleton right here, so we're going to need to be careful with him. We're going to want to take him out because he's definitely guarding some iron. So be careful, watch our health, and make sure we're feeding ourselves. Light things up. One thing to make note of is with zombies, they can pathfind you from 35 blocks away. Everything else is a bit closer. I don't know what the exact number is for everything else, but I do believe it's around 10 to 15 blocks away. So as long as there's no zombies within 35 blocks, you're good. Really, as long as there's no mobs at all within 35 blocks of you, you'll be safe. So there's a zombie right there that pathfound his way to us. He had to have been within 35 blocks. We just didn't see him. So watch your hunger bar. Make sure you're not hungry and you're fed up. And keep track of your health and keep your distance. That's the big trick. Keep your distance and keep the area lit up. Keep the area lit up, you'll be pretty safe. As you can see over there, we've got a lush cave, which stays pretty lit up. We got a skeleton right there. So we're going to move away from him. Maybe we can lure him over a little bit. And then we'll move closer to him. Four hits with a stone axe will take him out. Light the area up some more. I think that zombie just seen us. No, he did not. So move over here, throw on a light, come up top here. Another zombie, some more light. There are some brown mushrooms there. That's a good note to take as well. When we get into crafting, we're going to want to know where those are at. I see some more light over here, likely from lava, yes. There's a witch. Stay away from the witch. There's nothing we can do against the witch. The witch can throw potions at us from a super far distance. It kind of sucks because he's guarding some iron that I really want. Maybe if we move far enough away, he'll despawn. And then we can go back. There's a creeper over here, as well as a skeleton. We're just going to pathfind away from there. Creepers are pretty cool because as soon as you get around a corner, they'll stop pathfinding to you. So we're going to go ahead and take this creeper out. One of my favorite things to take out a creeper is to hit and run. Alright, we'll make sure we're clear up right here. We're going to light this little dark spot here. Grab this iron. Now, this could be a vein because there's a lot of granite here. So we're going to grab the iron, and then of course we're going to grab some of the granite around it. And guys, we're already almost to our goal of 32 pieces of raw iron. So we're going to grab the raw iron we have here, and then we're going to tear into the granite a little bit, right around it. If we don't see any raw iron, then we'll know it's not actually a vein. It's just some granite. And I'm not seeing any iron, so it's probably not a vein. Alright, we're going to move back this way. Looks like the witch has moved. So we're going to throw down a torch here. Watching out for that spider. Throw a torch up top there. We'll let that spider pathfind to us. We'll take him out. 4 hits from the stone axe. We're going to grab this coal here, and then we'll grab that iron over there. And we should be good after that. I think that'll be plenty of iron. And then we can head back to the surface. Alright, so we have 2 pieces more than we're going for. I just want to kind of look around for a second, see what else is here. I see some more iron. We'll grab. It's always good to have extra iron. We can make buckets and shears and stuff like that if we have the extra iron to do it. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. And after we grab this little bit of iron here, we're going to go ahead and head back to the surface. So I'll grab this and I'll see you guys back at the bed. Alright, so we have way more than a half a stack of iron. We actually have 11 extra pieces. So we're going to pull those baked potatoes out of there. Put the iron in there. That's going to smelt up. So while the iron was smelting up, I found a sheep wandering around the area. So I went ahead and made another pin here and put the sheep in there. If we see another one, we'll put it in there. We'll be able to breed them up and start working on our wool. But for now, let's go ahead and go grab the iron to make our tools. Alright, so we're going to enter the crafting interface, and first thing we want is our iron armor. Absolutely, 100% iron armor is what we need. So, first we're going to make a helmet, like that. And then we're going to make a chest piece, watching out for that zombie headed our direction over there as well. We're going to make some leggings, like that. And we're going to make some boots, like that. Let's check on this zombie. We're good. Alright. The next thing we want to make is an iron sword, so we'll put 1 stick. 2 iron. We want to make an iron pickaxe. Even though we already have one, we're going to make one anyways. So 2 sticks. And a T, just like the stone and the wooden, only with iron ingots. We're also going to want an iron bucket, so that, and we want some shears, so like that. And we're pretty set on our iron tools. So we're going to clean the inventory out. I did clean this up a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit, so I'm going to slap that in there. We're going to go ahead and keep the golden helmets, but we are going to melt down the golden leggings. We're also going to place our armor on, and one of the ways to do that is, of course, you can hotkey it over there, or you can manually place it as well. Or, one of the ways I like to do if I'm picking stuff up, like say I die like I did earlier, which we're not going to do again. Say I die and I want to place it as I'm picking it up, so it's in my hotbar, just highlight it in your hotbar and hit the use button, and it's on. So we do have these drowns. We're going to test out our new sword on these drowns right here. 3 hits with an iron sword in the water takes out them drowns. No big deal at all. Oh, there's another one snuck up on us. Oh, he has a trident, so we're not going to fuck with him. You guys may have noticed previously when I was doing... Okay, we're going to fuck with him. Previously when I was doing the survival guides on the other channel, I presented myself in a completely different manner than I do on this channel, meaning I didn't say words like fuck. But, I mean, this is a GTA channel, so guess what? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to say things the way we want. So, I did, like I said, clean up the inventory a little bit. Basically, anything that's plantable, organics, or food, I put in here. Everything else I put in here. Within the next few episodes, we're definitely going to be making some sort of starter house / storage building. Again, it won't be the permanent starter house, as we're not staying here permanently. Either after we beat the dragon or right before, we'll move from here. On the previous series that I started and went away from on the other channel, I said that we were going to beat the dragon as fast as we could. I don't think we're going to do that this time. I think what we're going to do, why are those there, is just enjoy the game, you know? I definitely want to just enjoy the game. 1.18 is so amazing. So to rush through it would not be good. If you didn't notice, another thing I'm doing is as I harvest potatoes, I'm cooking them up. We're going to use the beetroots to breed the pigs, and we're going to eat the baked potatoes. Baked potatoes are a great source of food, high saturation. Saturation is the factor that determines how hungry you get, how fast. Low saturation on a food means you'll stay full longer. So I'm just kind of moving around. We're talking a little bit, and I'm harvesting some of these things as they're ready. But yeah, we'll build a starter house of some sort in the near future. We're definitely going to find diamonds. I think we'll get the rush to get geared up quickly, mostly because I want to go to the nether. I want to find some things from the nether soon, and I want to make some cool builds using some of the materials we find in the nether, and maybe even a couple builds in the nether, all before we even think about tackling the dragon. So I'm going to harvest up just a little bit more real quick, and I'll see you guys in a second. And that's it, my dudes. I did some gathering, I've been harvesting, I've been cutting down trees, getting prepped up for what's to come next. Next episode, what are we going to do? Well, I think we're going to build something. I don't know what yet. And we're going to go check out that village over there. Those are two things we're going to do, along with other things. So make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on so you don't miss out in any episode of this survival guide or any other content that we release here on the channel. With that being said, let's jump into the shout out of the day. Today's shout out of the day is That Mullet Guy. That Mullet Guy is a content creator. He started out as a GTA content creator. He's since ventured into other things as well, as such as Minecraft and other stuff. If you click on his videos here, you can see there's a lot of Minecraft and GTA, Destiny 2, Call of Duty, just random silly videos, a bunch of different stuff. That Mullet Guy is a good friend of mine. I contribute a lot of my current subscriber count to him. As you can see, I'm on his homepage as a featured channel. So check him out. His link will be in the description down below, but it is youtube.com/c/That Mullet Guy. That Mullet Guy is the one that basically showed me that it's okay to be a GTA YouTuber that plays other games as well. So, again, That Mullet Guy is today's shout out of the day. And that has been it for this episode of the Minecraft Bedrock Survival Guide. I have been Psycho Killer. My dudes, thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on. If you like the video, make sure you smash the like button. Again, next time, village over there, maybe a small build, and a few other things. And in addition, I would like to start making a comment of the day at the beginning of the video. So we're going to do a shout out of the day at the end of every video and a comment of the day at the beginning of every video. So make sure you comment down below, and maybe your comment will be featured in the next week's comment of the day. But as always, my dudes, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Hopefully, anyways.